Hello and welcome friends, my name is Sonu Singh and once again you have started watching this channel which is English with Sonu sir. So the sole purpose of this channel is to provide you the content and the ideas that can help you in your English speaking journey. When somebody start the English speaking journey, they are very excited in the beginning and the first thing that you do is that you find out the best coaching. So how do you decide the best coaching? By watching the posters, by watching the fake promises that is done by these fake gurus and fake teachers. But trust me friends, that it is very important to find out the genuine teacher. And in this age of technology, it is very easy. If you are going to somebody to take the training related to spoken English classes or communication classes, you need to be 100% sure that that person has the history of speaking good English or that person has the history of being a good communicator. Do not fall for the posters which completely explain the fake message. Next thing is that you need to first believe, because what happens that if you go somewhere and you see that somebody is speaking English and the way they are speaking, they are very confident, they are very fluent. So the first thing we get in our mind that that person is very good and I can't match his skill. Don't do this, because if you compare yourself with that person, definitely you will make yourself nervous. Why that person is speaking? Because that person followed certain mechanism and he was consistent with his practice, and that's the reason that he is speaking confidently. So if you compare yourself with the achievement of that person, it will be unfair, because you are comparing your self as unfinished person, as raw person, with the person who has finished his task. So definitely there will be no match. So what you have to do, that once you observe somebody, that someone is doing really well, if it is possible, then go to the person, approach him and talk to them very politely, that what is the secret of their confidence and what is the secret of their quality of speaking. And if you get the method, if you get the idea, make sure that you will stick to it. So first thing you do, that you believe yourself, and you will never think anything, you will never listen anything that will shake your belief system, because we are nothing but our confidence. If your confidence is 10 times more, if your confidence is better, what will happen? You will be able to create more opportunity for you. You will be able to push yourself. I want to tell you one thing, that whenever I get the chance to speak from the mic or speak from the stage, I feel that my heart is beating very fast. I feel that I can't do it, because there are so many people who can do better than me. These are the things that I get. But I know one thing, that I don't have to allow it at certain point where it affect my mindset. Because once it affect my mindset, once I start allowing these kinds of thoughts in my brain, it will make me lose my confidence, and I never do that. I get all these kinds of thoughts, but I know that how to apply the filter so that I can protect my confidence, I can protect my personality from this. So have a strong belief that yes, you too can speak better English, you too can become a confident speaker. Next thing is that you have to follow the mechanism. Everything that is looking in its perfect shape, in its perfect feature, in at optimum level, it means that there was a mechanism that was applied, there was a plan that was followed, and that's the reason that today it has the different shape and different feature, and that's why it is looking perfect. If someone is a good speaker, if someone is a fluent speaker, it means that they have applied certain mechanism, they have followed certain plans, and that's why they are doing it. Suppose if somebody told me that if you know 50,000 words, you can speak amazing English. And if I take this advice seriously, what will happen? It will happen that I'll start thinking that 50,000 words are very big deal. It is not possible for me to learn 50,000 words. So that's a burden. But if you make a plan, if you make a mechanism, then okay, I'll learn 20 words every day. So if you keep learning 20 words every day, you'll realize that now you started moving towards completing your 50,000. I'm not saying that you're very close, but I can say that yes, you are moving in that direction, and there will be a time when you will learn all those 50,000 words. And trust me, friends, that if you are going to make effort in any direction, in the beginning you have to face a struggle, you have to make extra effort, but things start getting better at compounding rate. Like if you think that 2 and 2 becomes 4, it will not be 4, it will be 2 and 2 is equal to 22. So that's what happen if you are consistent. So make sure that you stick to your mechanism, and that is the only way to be the best speaker, to become a fluent speaker. Next thing that you have to do is that you need to listen to native speaker. What we do, that we focus our all the attention on words and all the attention on the grammar, learning different kind of sentence structure, but it's a problem because if you do not listen to the native speaker, if you do not listen to the conversation how native people speak, you'll always have this fear, because sentence formation and structures and translation can only help you in the beginning at certain level. But if you want to achieve that kind of confidence and fluency, then you need to follow native speaker. I do the same thing. What I do, that I listen to them, and after listening practice, I listen and imitate them, because I know that I have to speak better English. So better English doesn't mean that you have to be correct in terms of translation and you have to use the fancy words. You need to have the better pronunciation, you need to have the better accent also. So if you have the better accent and pronunciation, you can exactly do the justice with the language. So if you listen to the native speaker, it will give you one confidence that how can you pronounce the words. Many times it used to happen with me in the beginning that I came across so many words which were very difficult, but memorizing the meaning of that word was not big deal. I learned it, I memorized it, but whenever I had to speak, whenever I had to use that word in my conversation, I felt that my tongue was not familiar with it. And that's where I realized that merely learning the meaning of that word is not going to help you. You have to pronounce it with full confidence, with full clarity, and your accent too should be better. And if you have that thing, you can present yourself as an amazing speaker. So I did this shadow training. Shadow training means you listen to the native speaker and you try to imitate, you try to speak along with them, and that will help you. I'm not saying that you will be able to do it. There will be struggle, there will be challenges, but if you will be consistent with the practice, like 1 day, 2 day, like if you complete 1 month, you can exactly enjoy this process. And when you start enjoying this process, your growth starts from that place. It is not like you just take admission somewhere, you made a plan and you believe that now you are going to get growth. That doesn't work that way. If you make a plan, if you take an initiative, and when you feel comfortable, when you start enjoying that process, that ensures that you are going to achieve tremendous growth. So I hope that the ideas that I shared with you, you loved it, you will get it very useful if you apply it in your daily practice. And if you like this video, if you like this tips and ideas, then hit the subscribe button and share the video with your friends too. Thank you for staying in this video. See you next video.